Well, it's opening night. Can our heroes catch a killer before it's too late? Welcome back, everybody. Jason here. Let's talk Only Murders in the Building, Season 3. Today, of course, I'll be talking about Episode 10, the season finale, titled Opening Night. At the top portion of the video, I will go through clues, suspects, Easter eggs, and theories, and in the latter portion, I will give my review of the episode. That being said, of course, I will be talking major spoilers on the season finale. So if you haven't seen it yet, and you don't want it spoiled for you, stop the video, head over to Hulu, check it out, then come on back and we can talk about it. But now that we're past the spoiler warning, let's get back to sleuthing, shall we? So first up, let's talk this week's Easter egg. As you come to each of the three main characters' windows, you'll see they all have curtains that open up the moment that their names are revealed on screen. So after successfully getting Loretta out of prison, Charles, Oliver, and Mabel devise a plan to get Donna to confess to killing Ben. Now, Mabel takes Loretta aside and asks when she's going to reveal to Dickie that she's his mother. And this, of course, reminds Loretta that Dickie gave her the handkerchief that he thought may have implicated her in Ben's death. But really, it's the final piece of the puzzle that they need to pin Donna to Ben's murder. It's opening night. Everybody's getting ready. The theater is abuzz, and the actors and everyone are going through the red carpet. Donna and Cliff are getting ready to get their picture taken when Mabel comes in and gives Donna a bouquet. That contains a note telling her that the new review is down in KT's office. So she goes to KT's office, and that's of course where Charles, Oliver, and Mabel are waiting for her, ready to spring their trap to get her to confess. So as they're attempting to go through the cue cards that Mabel had put together, Donna completely puts a snafu on everything, revealing that she is the one who in fact poisoned Ben, and she even figures out that Taubert is hiding somewhere in the room, which he is, disguised as a coat rack, ready to record her complete confession. She reveals that she put the poison on the cookie, but didn't plan to put enough to kill Ben, just to take him out for a little bit, so they could deal with him later. But then, of course, that's when they reveal the handkerchief as the evidence to support that Donna pushed Ben down the elevator shaft. Because on that handkerchief was not only some blood spots from Ben when he fell, but also one spot of lipstick that matched the color that Donna wore on her lips. So when she sees the handkerchief, she completely confesses to everything, to poisoning Ben, to pushing him down the elevator shaft. But she asks for one request: don't reveal anything until after the show. And also tells them that she is dying from cancer, so she's not a flight risk. So they fulfill her wish and decide to go on with opening night. And then Howard bursts in to tell everyone that Jonathan, out of his nerves, took too much of the leading man cocktail and he's now completely out of his mind. So the show must go on, and Oliver makes the decision to take Jonathan's place himself as the leading man. So the show goes on without a hitch. Something's still bothering Mabel, so she continues to spy on Donna and Cliff from backstage onto the show, and sees, of course, that Donna is sitting there by herself. So she goes backstage, and there Taubert gives her the recording of Donna's confession and reveals that he's going to LA for a special job and he wants her to come with him. She tells him she's going to think about it. Next up, we have Loretta's lullaby. Dickie's watching her performance backstage. He tells her how incredibly moved he was after she's done, and it's at this point that she decides to reveal to Dickie that she is his mother. As she's attempting to do so, Dickie reveals to her that he kind of knew it all along, that he sensed it and he felt it, and the two of them have a nice embrace in a endearing mother-son moment. This prompts Mabel to look on into the audience and find that Cliff is back, but he also seems disturbed by something that his mother told him, presumably that Donna confessed to everything. So he gets up out of his seat and storms off. Mabel goes backstage looking for Cliff, knowing that's where he went, and a dazed Jonathan tells her that he went upstairs into the rafters. So she follows him into the rafters where Jerry was hiding out earlier in the season. And it's there that she tells Cliff that she'd figured out he's the one who pushed Ben down the elevator shaft. Cliff tells her it was an accident, he didn't mean to, because the person that Ben was talking to on the phone was his doctor, who told him there was rat poison in his system. And Ben figures out that Donna was the one who left the cookie and put the poison on the cookie, believing that she was trying to kill Ben because of how terrible he was. Cliff sticks up for his mother, and the two of them have a bit of a scuffle, and he pushes Ben down the elevator shaft accidentally in their fight as Ben's trying to call the cops on Donna for attempting to kill him. After Mabel figures it out and tries to get Cliff to turn himself in, he's not going to go down without a fight. So he decides to open up a hatch in the ceiling of the stage, and he's going to throw himself off to his death. Mabel calls for help. Charles hears Mabel, runs up to help her, and Cliff is still going to threaten to jump. So Oliver comes in to join them and tries to talk Cliff down, but only one person can talk Cliff down, and that is Donna, his mother. She pulls him back up into the rafters, and everyone goes downstairs to go on stage for a final bow, and Donna and Cliff are taken away, arrested for the murder of Ben Glenroy. Opening night was a success, and at the after party, Loretta finds out from Dickie that she not only got the part for that TV show in LA, she also gets offered a part in a movie, and so she's on fire. But she doesn't want to leave because she doesn't want to leave Oliver behind, but Oliver tells her she should go to fulfill her dream. Mabel tells Taubert that she plans to stay in New York because she has to figure things out in New York City. And everything seems like it's going quite well. In fact, Zaz, Charles' stunt double, shows up with a case of beer to help celebrate. She says she has something important she has to talk to Charles about, and Charles is going to go back upstairs to his apartment to get some wine. Inside Charles's apartment, we see what appears to be Charles walking in the door, whistling his patter song, and we hear and see a gunshot come through the window, and he falls to the floor. Down at the party, Howard is looking for Charles, and Mabel and Oliver believe that he's gone upstairs. And as the camera pans over, it's revealed that Charles is not laying on the floor. Zaz is laying on the floor, bleeding out. She was the one who got shot. Because Charles is back down at the party. You know, I hope she didn't drink all our wine. And in her final moment, she takes some of the blood from her chest and starts to use it to write a note. Now, it always kind of bothered me because it felt like it could have been a two-person job, and the fact that it was made it really interesting. It's a nice little reveal that Cliff is also involved. I didn't really piece that too much together until after all of that had gone down. But it was really cool. It was really clever. Now, of course, we're moving into season 4 with the question, who shot Zaz? And there's a number of suspects that it can be, and I have a feeling it very much relates to what Zaz was trying to tell Charles before she got shot. So who knows where things are going to go here in season 4. As for how I thought of this episode, I thought it was really good. It had more twists than any finale that I'd ever seen. It was really intense. It was a lot of fun to watch. I was really happy to see the musical unfold. The banter between Jerry, Matthew Broderick, and Uma was a lot of fun. And it was just really a solid, great way to end this season. And then also with having Zaz be our victim for season 4 really kind of breaks my heart a little bit. But I'm really eager to see how they answer the question, who shot Zaz in season 4. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you thought of the season finale of Only Murders in the Building season 3. Do you think you were right on the money all along, or did you kind of figure out later that it was both Donna and Cliff? Were there any other clues that might lead to Zaz's murder for season 4? I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. You want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can get updates on all my future videos. You can also follow my social media pages, links down in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.